Today, no grammar lesson, no boring memorization, no complicated rules. Just you and 10 minutes. 10 minutes that might genuinely change the way your brain hears English. Because most people don't fail at English because they're stupid. They fail because they never trained their brain to live inside the language. They study English, but they never feel it. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. Welcome to English Blueprint. In this episode, don't worry about understanding every single word. Seriously, your job today is different. I want you to relax, listen, imagine, and let English move naturally inside your mind. Because fluency is not built by translating every sentence. Fluency is built when your brain starts recognizing English automatically, like music. So during these next 10 minutes, you're going to hear daily English, fast thoughts, simple conversations, emotions, reactions, real expressions people actually use, and little by little, your brain starts adapting. That's how real listening training works. That's how confidence starts. And one more thing, if some parts feel difficult, good. That means your brain is growing. Every minute you stay focused right now, you're becoming faster, sharper, more comfortable with English. So, take a deep breath, put your headphones on, and let's enter English for the next 10 minutes. The alarm rings at 6:30. I open my eyes slowly and stare at the ceiling for a few seconds. Quiet room, cold air, bright phone screen. Honestly, I don't want to wake up, but then I remember something. Today is different. Today, I'm pushing myself. I get out of bed, wash my face, and walk to the kitchen half asleep. The coffee machine starts working. That sound alone feels comforting. A few seconds later, fresh coffee, warm cup, peaceful morning. I stand near the window and take my first sip. Outside, the city is slowly waking up. Cars, people, morning light. Everything feels calm. Then, suddenly, I check my phone again. 6:57. Wait, 6:57? Oh no. Now everything changes. I grab my bag quickly. Phone, wallet, keys, charger. For 2 full seconds, I can't even remember what I forgot. Then I see it. My coffee. I laugh, grab it fast, and rush outside. The morning air hits my face immediately. Cool wind, moving cars, people everywhere. And suddenly, my brain finally wakes up. The day has started. I start walking faster toward the main road. The city feels completely different in the morning. Some people are carrying coffee, some are talking on the phone, some already look stressed, and the day barely started. A taxi stops near me. I open the door quickly and jump inside. "Good morning," the driver says. "Morning," I reply while trying to catch my breath. "Busy morning?" I laugh a little. "Very busy." The driver smiles and starts driving. Outside the window, the streets are full. Traffic lights, buses, people crossing the road. One man is running with a sandwich in his hand. Another person looks completely lost. Honestly, mornings are chaos, but sometimes fun chaos. I take another sip of coffee and look outside quietly. Then my phone vibrates. A message from my friend. "Don't be late again today," emoji. I smile immediately. Too late, I already am. A few minutes later, traffic completely stops. Cars everywhere. Nobody moves. The driver shakes his head slowly. Classic morning traffic. I look at the clock. 7:18. Great, now I'm really late. But strangely, I don't feel stressed anymore. I just sit back, drink my coffee, and watch the city move around me. Finally, the traffic starts moving again. Slowly. Very slowly. The taxi turns into a busy street full of small cafes and people rushing to work. Some people are laughing. Some are holding breakfast. One guy is trying to drink coffee and answer his phone at the same time. Dangerous combination. The driver suddenly points outside. Look, a man is chasing his hat across the street because of the wind. I start laughing immediately. Even the driver laughs. For a moment, the whole stressful morning feels lighter. A few minutes later, we finally arrive. I pay the driver, grab my bag, and step outside quickly. Tall buildings, bright sun, busy sidewalks. The city is fully awake now. I walk into the building and head toward the elevator. 2 people are already inside. One of them looks at me and says, "Long morning?" I smile. You have no idea. Everybody laughs quietly. The elevator doors close, and suddenly I feel ready. Not perfect, not fully awake, not super motivated, but ready. And honestly, sometimes that's enough. The elevator doors open. I walk into the office quietly and look around. People are typing, phones are ringing. Someone is already talking loudly in a meeting room. The smell of coffee is everywhere. A coworker looks at me and smiles. "You made it." Barely. I sit down, open my laptop, and take a deep breath. New emails, new tasks, new problems. Classic. For a few minutes, everything moves fast. Typing, reading, replying, thinking. Then suddenly, my stomach growls. I stop typing immediately. Yeah, now I'm hungry. I check the time, 8:49. Still early enough for breakfast. Perfect. I stand up and walk with a few coworkers to a small cafe near the building. The cafe is full of people. Coffee cups, morning conversations, soft music, the sound of plates and machines. Honestly, it feels nice, warm, comfortable, alive. We stand in line waiting to order. Then the cashier smiles at me. "What can I get for you?" I look at the menu for 2 full seconds, like it's the hardest decision of my life. Then finally, "1 iced latte and a chicken sandwich, please." "Anything else?" I think about it seriously, then shake my head. That's enough damage for today. The cashier laughs, and honestly, so do I. A few minutes later, we sit near the window with our food. People keep walking outside, cars keep moving. The city never really stops. I take a sip of my iced latte and relax for a second. And honestly, this morning started badly. I was tired, late, confused, stuck in traffic. But somehow it turned into a good day. And maybe that's the point. Not every day needs to be perfect. Sometimes you just need to keep moving. One step, one conversation, one small moment at a time. And English works the same way. You do not become fluent overnight. You become fluent when you keep showing up, again and again and again, even when you feel slow, even when you miss words, even when you feel nervous, because every minute you spend listening, your brain is changing, little by little, day by day. So if you finished this episode, seriously, good job. You trained your English today. And more importantly, you stayed consistent. This is English Blueprint, and I'll see you in the next episode.